Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Creating in the Waiting. Today we are going to be binding. Yeah, I said binding. So what happened was my Folio album's new obsession met my biddies. So I created just some simple signatures to bind into what started off as my mini album. So this is what she's looking like so far. And for the second week challenge, and the linedot arrow and other Facebook groups that are part of the collab, it was hidden paper clips. So this is one of the ones that I just did. I printed the image onto fabric, and the kits that I am working with, actually, I'm just working with one kit. So there are two kits that you can work with this month. One being Red Velvet and the other one being Photographer's Work. And that is the digital that I am currently working with. But like this image right here, they are part of Natalie's freebies. So I will link all of this information in the description box below, and how you can find the different Facebook groups that are participating in the unique challenges, as well as the Etsy shop for linedot arrow that you can get these papers and many other papers. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and bind our journal. Now, if you have ever watched anything that I have ever done before, you know I do not like to measure, and I am not going to measure my holes or anything. So these are the signatures that I put together. So this image was part of the digital kit, and I printed it onto vintage ledger. This is French book page, so it's rag paper. I love rag paper. This is just a vintage music sheet. I sew around the pages before I bind them. This is just a regular vintage ledger page. This is part of the digital kit, and I folded it in such a way that it was going to be a pocket instead of trimming the page down, and then I did my cute little punch there, so it just gives me a cute little tuck spot. And then here I printed this image onto a doily. I will also link my Facebook group in the description box below, Savage Art. I go over a lot of this stuff in further detail on lives and in my group, so head on over there as well. We're just gonna kind of flip through that. Now this again was like last minute because I really wanted to keep playing in this. It's been a while since I made like a biddy size journal, and this isn't like a typical biddy for me, but the papers were so pretty, the colors were so pretty, and I just wanted to continue to work in it, and look what we did. So I did one of our little pocket belly band flip outs on a live with Stacy and Two Sister Jam, and this is the one that I did. And I also have a tutorial, if you find it you know, in my channel, in my videos. You will find the tutorial on how to put this little thing together. And this is actually part of the Savage Take 5. And that is a challenge that I do in my Facebook group. So this is what I created for it. And look at this little tag. So I just took some scrap pieces of paper. Did I do what I think I did? Nope. I took some scrap pieces of paper from the digital kit that I'm working with. And I just made this little tiny tag. Backed it with tea stain paper and sewed it on the edges. And then this image right here was part of Natalie's freebies. So I put this on fabric and then did a little fabric cluster here with some sari silk ruffle. I just love the way this little tag came together. It was so much fun. So fun. And then the thing that I like about this is, yes, it looks so pretty, but I don't have to open it. I mean, it does open, and then the page on the inside is this page, actually. So it will open for you. And the belly band comes into play because this right here, look, we're just going to slide some here. You can, you know, it's a belly band. It doesn't have anything tucked back there yet, but you get the idea. But look! So I did a little snippet strip. I did that on my live as well. So cute. I was going to do it with you guys, but I was just in the moment and that happened. So this right here can be a tuck spot also. And then I just did some very eclectic pages. Everything is vintage, sewed around the pages, printed Natalie's digital image onto this ledger page, just some stained paper. And then here, this is actually going to flip out for more writing for you. And I'll just do cute little paper clips and pin stuff back there. So it's just going to be super fun. This journal has been so much fun for me to work in. I wouldn't even really call it a journal. I'm still going to call it, I need to come up with a name. Anybody got anything for me? So I have biddies, middies, and then I do the flip-flop. So I came up with the term biddy and middy. So a biddy is like a 4x6 journal for me, and then a middy is a little bit bigger, and then, you know, you have your standard stuff. And then I have a cutie patootie, and that is the little flip-flop folio album thingies that I've been, you know, currently obsessed with. So let's come up with a name for something like this, because she needs a name. Okay? And then here I did that CD envelope that we started yesterday. Everything fell apart, but it's okay. And what I did is I just put this little guest check back here. So I printed that image out onto the guest check, sewed around the pages, and then I put this authentic little vintage photo that I've currently been hoarding because it's my absolute favorite. And then the CD envelope is a pocket, and then this is a tuck spot back here as well. But so cute. Anyway, this right here is going to be a tuck spot. Tomorrow, we're probably going to be working on a collage journal card. So tune in tomorrow, and then we'll do a little bit more play. So, yeah, I'm super excited, if you can't tell. And then we have that back there. Okay. And let me show you what the cover is going to be. Where'd you go? I'm not going to get caught up looking for it. So I might have to show y'all in a little bit, but it is super pretty. I'm super pleased. Okay, look, this is the topper that I came up with. Oh, I love it. So I printed this image out onto fabric. That is actually part of Natalie's freebie. She's so generous. So you don't have to be like a design team member or anything like that, because I know a lot of people, they might not understand these different terms and phrases, because I know I didn't. You don't have to be like a design team member to participate in, you know, the different challenges and stuff. And there is a drawing at the end of each month, so in the different Facebook groups, and so they do give out prizes. Anyway, okay, enough of the jibber jabber. Let's dive right in. Okay, we're gonna move that. And we are gonna just do this. Make sure my pages are kind of how I want them. I like my pages to be, you know, just, yes, I want them to be lined up. I don't want them to be all crooked, but I do like them to be, you know, one page shorter, one page longer, or one page, you know, upside down, if you like that sort of thing. All right, so that's a good spot. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hold it in. I'm not going to clip it. And I'm going to try to get right up in that crack and not make a hole too big. I might have to cover that spine. That went right on through with ease. Maybe next time I will clip it. Normally, I used to not clip it and I used to do fine, but I think it's because there's literally only 5 pages that it's a current struggle. Now, I'm just going to take this, and what I bind with, if you've never seen me bind, bless you, because I am not your girl for binding, really. I'm going to take my little needle, and I'm going to take this Brazilian wax thread that I get in the like bracelet making section. I love using it. I don't really ever use embroidery floss, and that's just because I haven't used it. I've bound with all different sorts of things. You can use whatever you have. Some people use fish wire. I know that this is gonna fit through this, so give me just 1 second. I could have had this done, but I just got too excited. Oh my gosh, I can see my hole. Okay, I got it. Y'all don't worry. Don't run away. I almost got it. I did have it, but it wanted to slip right on out. Okay. So I just simply do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and that is the binding that I prefer, so that's what I'm going to do. I used to do, so my first journal was actually a 3-hole stitch, and then I switched to doing the, oh my gosh, it left me. Where it could be, oh my gosh, what do you call it? And I never did the elastic around. I used twine and different stuff, and your pages can be, you know, removable, which is a good thing. I'm going through each page kind of individually because yes, they did shift. And I'm actually trying to be like super careful right now because Stacy got me all worried. But I mean, I've created many journals that don't have spines. My flip-flops, oh, they don't have spines. And guess what? They're upwards to 200 pages. Yeah, buddy. Oh, where's my hole? I don't see my hole. Yeah, I definitely think that's it. One second, guys. Because I definitely don't want to mess this up. So, hold on. My hole would be right here. I don't think it went all the way through because I was like so scared that I was going to make a ginormous hole. And I don't want to poke through my other signature. Hold on, something is off with this. I think it's because I have that pocket right there. All right. We did it. Oh my gosh, guys. Comment below if you struggle binding. Or if it's your favorite thing to do. It might be extremely therapeutic for you. I don't know. No, that one is in there. And then that's gonna go right there. Oh, we did good. I might actually, though, end up covering this spine just because. Okay, hold on. Dude, this should not be that difficult right now. I'm literally binding 5 pages. Oh, team struggle. And apparently it's real. real struggling. So within this kit, she actually does, you know, the kit comes with tags and everything else. You should check it out. Because it comes with, you know, pockets and tags and pretty much everything for you to create. Well, everything for you to create a journal. Or whatever you would like to create. It doesn't have to be a journal. You know? Create whatever your heart desires and whatever brings you joy. Okay. So what I'm not going to do is that. This is what we're going to do. That's gone. That's just too much going on. And what I like to do, number one, you're going to make sure that your cord or whatever you're using, I should have probably got the ink and stuff off of my hands before I started to do this. And then you're just going to double, triple knot it, whatever you want to do. And then make sure this cord right here is in between those two cords so that you're knotting around it, you know? All right. And I'm going to leave these long because I may or may not put beads. And this is probably going to get covered right here. And then we're going to go ahead and be super careful binding this here. Because if this ruins, I'm going to be so upset. I didn't... Yeah, no, that page was fine. I was going to say I didn't make sure that... Now I'm going to get it right up in that crack. And I am actually going to... I need to bring this page maybe down some. And then this page up. I am going to clip this. Because it needs to be like literally right up in there. I'm just going to turn this over on its side. All right. And then we're just going to rinse and repeat. And hopefully it'll be a little bit smoother than that. So I am just going to thread my needle. You know, it just dawned on me and I'm just going to share it because we're all friends here. Well, at least I would hope so. Whenever I'm struggling with something and like struggling threading the needle, it just dawned on me to just pause the video. Instead of struggling for like 15 minutes on camera. Just be like, okay guys, I'll be right back with you. But I think though too, it's important for everyone to see that, you know, sometimes we struggle and sometimes the struggle is real. What bothers me every time I do this though is... Okay. That I just don't trust that. Number one, I'm stabbing my flower. I just don't trust the papers. Especially if I don't have them like super secure. I just... Because they can shift. I'm gonna have to be super careful with this. Because number one, that's rag paper. So what's gonna happen is, yeah, that's just not. I'm gonna come up here because it was like right up on there. So whenever this is bound in, you're not even gonna, I'll show you. You're not even gonna see that that was an issue. And had I not been doing this, y'all would have never known. So this is literally the last one we're doing, so don't worry. And then that way I'll be able to show you. Because I know y'all probably don't want to sit through this. Now, what's going to happen is, I have a feeling this is going to start getting caught up on several different things. And this before I have to go pick up my youngest son from school. Like, we might as well just go ahead and bind our journal. Get her done. Get her done. We're just going to come here with it. We can just skip right on past that. Can't see my hole. And then we're going to go. Now, whenever you're binding, you want to make sure that your pages are pretty, you know, pretty loose. And then you will go, then you'll tighten it. So you want it tight, but you don't want it to where you're not going to be able to shift your pages around or, you know, whatever. What's going on here? No, it's already good. And I'm just pulling, but I have pulled it so hard, and I know I'm not the only one, so I'm speaking for the masses, that it has snapped the cording. And I was like, oh, that's lovely. Alright, so I just want to make sure, number one, that it's pretty tight. I'm going to fix this page, shift it how I need to, and then tighten that some more. So right now I'm doing some repair work on that. Let's get it bound and flip. Okay, this is honestly what I should have done before, because this right here is going to bother me right now. And I'll put cuter ones there. That one is cute, but that I like to decorate. I won't ever leave in that one. And then that'll probably get something down there. I think I can save this page, so I'm going to leave it be, but I think it will be fine. Because I have saved pages before. Trust, know, and believe. And then that's gonna be the back. She's gonna be a big one. She's gonna be a little gator mouth for you. But it's cute. The gator mouth didn't all too much bother me. So she will plop open. I'm thinking about how I want to do this. So... this is what her closure is going to be. Is this ombre sari silk? I get it from Colored Kiss Silk, I think. So what I'm debating on is whether I want to put this down like this. I think I want this outside of whatever I'm going to wrap around her spine. We might have to do this tomorrow because I want to find some crochet lace to put on the spine. Some of this lace right here, I think. And I'm going to have to look for the last little bits that I have. I found it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put some Fabri-Tac here to get the front part of this down. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to get this glue down. This is literally, while I'm playing with my glue, just layers. So it's one doily, some cheesecloth, another doily, and then my fabric lady. I don't like my covers for the most part to be uber busy. And I feel like once I get this down and then I put the... get this out. The crochet lace on the spine, it will lay a little bit flatter. Now I'm gonna cover the spine first like this with the crochet lace because I think I want this pop of blue on top of the crochet lace, if that makes sense. And I want this to go like this. Maybe. I'm thinking about that now. I don't think I want to. So I'm going to do this all the way down. I wish I had my beacon. My 3-in-1. Just putting glue directly onto the spine. Okay, I like that a lot. And I want to put a little bit of glue, a little bit, because I still want it to kind of pop up a little bit, because we can dangle a charm or anything from that lace. A cute button. A boho bead. Oh, I might make a boho bead. That'd be fun. Yeah, we might do a boho bead. Let's do that. Comment below if you want to do a boho bead to put on there. And it could act as like the tassel, if you will. But it's not really a tassel, it's just a boho bead on the spine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get glue. And I need to just get a little cup to store it in. This could still work. It's fine for the boho bead. Because you could attach it with a bulb pin. And then I'm going to do the same thing back here also. Put my glue up underneath there. But, I mean, look at how beautiful that looks just like that. Now, I don't know if it's going to get anything else, like some flowers. Oh, look, I want to show you all my scrap buster. So, I had all of these papers that I trimmed off from my floor, and I made paper flowers and stuff. So, I don't know if I want to do maybe some of my little handmade paper flowers, or aren't they so cute? My son bought me these punches because he knew that I had been wanting them. But I need a bigger punch so that my flowers can be bigger. Oh, guys, I'm going to have to go to the store and get glue because I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else out of this bottle of Fabrifix. And now I'm not going to be able to do like any intricate work because it's going to be a big glob. Now, there we go. That's good. And I don't, like, I left it to where the, you know, these edges are still up. Just really kind of focusing on, she's crooked. Ew, we need to move her a little bit. Look at this. Let me look at this. We can't have her all tilted. I don't know. We still might do some work to the cover. We'll see. We'll have to look at it a little bit. But you see, it already kind of lays a little bit better. Like, it's not very weird. So, doing that to the spine, that in and of itself kind of helps with that. Oh, no. No, sir. Choose, then multiplying. Okay. I don't know why that song's in my head. And I'm losing control. It's electrifying. There you have her. Cutesy pootsy. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit like, subscribe, and comment so that I know that you're here. Please check out everything in the description box as it will be linked. Head on over to my Facebook group. I'd love for you to join. Love it. And that's probably going to end up getting cut. But for right now, I just want to leave it like it is. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to all my subscribers, all my new subbies. Bye for now.